cops arrested him, he asked me, can you give me this police report?
He's paid you the money. What did you do with that money?
That's his issue. That's nothing to do with me.
He's really getting screwed.
Everything is...
Well, it's not fixed. You still have his money. Give him his money back.
Plaintiff Ahmad Brunson claims the defendant is a crook and a cheat who left him on the hook for thousands. He's suing for $5,000 for unpaid tolls. Defendant Arthur Mavashev claims the plaintiff rented 2 of his luxury cars without having proper insurance. Now, one of the cars is totaled. He's countersuing for $5,000.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. The Honorable Judge Jerry Springer now presiding. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Najid.
It's case number 002 on the docket, Brunson versus Mavashev.
Okay, thank you very much. And
you're welcome, Judge.
Welcome to both of you. Let's see what we have here. We have the plaintiff, Ahmad Brunson, and you are suing the defendant, Arthur Mavashev?
Correct.
For $5,000 for what you say are unpaid tolls and interest. The defendant, you are countersuing for $5,000 for car damages.
I drove for Uber and Lyft.
You rented a car from him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we made a verbal
What was the deal? It was verbal.
A verbal agreement.
And what was the deal?
Of $550 a week.
You would pay him $550 a week?
Yes. The toll would be $50 to $100 extra.
And you would pay him?
I would pay him directly through Cash App.
So what's the problem?
He failed to pay for the tolls. I have Exhibit A right
What
here.
do you mean? Oh, because there was an easy pass or something?
Yes, easy pass.
If there's an easy pass, it was up to him to pay
Pay the easy
toll.
pass, yes.
What evidence is it that you have here?
My payments we made through Cash App.
You would pay $675, the next week $650, $620, $655. Okay, so it looks like you were making all these payments every week here. Is there anything he has said regarding that, just that?
Everything was false. He got arrested. That's why he returned the car. And we met 2017.
But he did rent the car from you.
He rented both my cars. We do luxury limousine services.
Okay.
We're providing transportation for high-end clientele, and also second component of the business to rent the cars out to individuals who want to work for Uber, Lyft.
Why do you have verbal contracts?
No, I have a contract here as well.
Oh.
2014 car, which he totaled. I have a police report. After he wrecked my first car, he asked me, can you give me the same similar car as your previous car? He called EasyPass saying that everything went to his name. It's false. In the New York State law, the registered owner is responsible for this EasyPass.
You're the registered owner of the car? So you are responsible for the payment to the state of EasyPass. Why are they saying money is still owed on the tolls? Because I have here bills from the Metropolitan Authority saying that not only are the tolls owed, but a $100 violation fee for every one of them not being paid. You have to pay the tolls. He's agreed to pay for the tolls with your agreement, so he's paid you the money. Why didn't you pay the tolls?
This is between me and EasyPass. I have a.
Then give him back his money. He paid you money for the tolls to be paid. He had no idea you weren't paying it. He's getting bills which say that he has to pay $2,000 some odd dollars. That's not his fault, so there is no culpability on his part. He's really getting screwed. Now let's go to the countersuit, okay? The first car that he rented from you...
He totaled my car. I owe the bank over $32,000.
You are insured in the car?
This is insured for, if it's liability, yes, TLC is insured, but there's a third party for full coverage. This car was not full coverage. Let me show you.
Do you have insurance?
No, I don't.
If you were responsible for the crash, you would be responsible for the damage.
But he never told me nothing about that.
Never told you. Look at the text messages.
He's never told me about about the crash, nothing.
Why were you driving without insurance?
Yeah, no insurance. That's his fault, because he's supposed to.
Why don't you have insurance too?
I'm the renter of the car.
But to drive, you need car insurance, don't you?
Yeah, but I rented from him, so he's supposed to have that already set in stone.
And there was no agreement, but you have no agreement on the insurance.
That was his fault for that.
But how are you driving without insurance? Never mind.
There was no registration on it as well.
I have a contract. It's basically stating that I, Arthur Mavashev, is renting my 2015 QX60 with the plate number, VIN number to Ahmed Brunson, ID number. I gave him driver's license, $550 weekly. If any accidents happen and it's Brunson's fault, he is responsible with repairs, with his signature, with the notary. The whole thing was destroyed. I gave it back to the bank. But what you'll see of it, $32,000 was reported bound.
On the part of the plaintiff's suit, I find for the plaintiff $3,251. In the defendant's countersuit, I find for him the sum of $5,000. When I offset the two, the defendant to the initial suit goes away with $1,749.